sleeping out in London, I was 14. I had no sleeping bag, no blanket, nothing, and I stayed up the whole night in the middle of Camden under a bridge. I felt kind of like a troll.
I might slept for like 1 hour or so, because I was really exhausted from the day, walking all day. Then after you just feel like fainting.
I think it's the worst night I've spent in the street, the first one, because the whole night I was sweating, I couldn't sleep, afraid. If I hear some footsteps, I'm ready to wake up, and when someone goes by, then I go down, but I couldn't sleep really the first night.
Yeah, in the bar, they say, get out, and I didn't understand what that means, and I feel very, very lazy because I didn't know at all English.
It's just horrible, it's just like a nightmare, and you don't really sleep in sleeping rough. You just close your eyes and try to rest, but you don't really sleep because you know that something could happen and you're cold and you're wet. And
You could smoke in the bar, you could have a piece of 1 cup of water or 1 glass of water, please. Like the people, they look to you, they feel like you are dust or you are rubbish.
Actually, you can't think, because the only thing I was thinking about, you try to not to think about what's happening, but it's the reality, isn't it? But what was happening in my head, really, I couldn't think properly, You just hope something's gonna happen, but you're worried about the situation.
I know people that have been set on fire in their sleeping bags, been kicked while they're in their sleeping bags and they're trying to sleep, and it's ridiculous because we are people, not dirt underneath someone's shoe.
I was awake because I'm a very light sleeper, and I wake up, I look at them, but I'm still sleeping. I wake up, I just take my head out of my sleeping bag, looking at them. When they saw me looking, they move as if they are going. But when they get to the other end, to the last guy, they kick him in the face. Boom! And drop the bicycle and run. The guy was screaming. He didn't even see what hit him because he's still asleep.
it was cold, wet, and the problem as well is you don't feel secure. Like something could happen at any time.
Because if someone talked to me and made it clear to me what could happen, what things happen to people there, perhaps I would have not come at all. Because the life I had there was better than what I have now.
I wouldn't advise them to. I would advise them to have money to come to London, because that's the one thing that money is everything in this city. And if you want somewhere to stay, you've got to have money. If you want somewhere to stay, you've got to have money. If you want somewhere to stay, you've got to have money. If you want somewhere to stay, you've got to have money. If you want somewhere to stay, you've got to have money.